What is up, everybody? Welcome to the late night nail sesh with SUGA. We are actually doing nails tonight, baby. This is our unicorn one, okay? This is our Madam Glam unicorn nail sesh that we got going on here. We have some glitter. We have all kinds of stuff, you guys. So, welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday fun day. And, yeah. So, I am excited. We have the Blossom collection, the Satin Blossom Pearl collection from Madam Glam. So, we're going to be using this. These are the nails that we did earlier. So, we're going to be using a liner brush. This one is the 11mm. I got my little guy here. We have the art gel as well. So, we're going to do a couple different nails. I got, like, a couple different things that somebody wanted me to do differently with this set. So someone asked me to sugar one, someone asked me to matte one, and then someone also said to do like a milky version, like a sparkly milky version. So there's that. So we're gonna alternate them, and I don't know exactly which one to do, but you know, depending on who all comes tonight and all that good stuff. Yeah, these are the nails that we did earlier, which are beautiful. Aren't they beautiful? It's like unicorn dreams, y'all. Unicorn dreams. So, this is everything. Everything is linked, guys. So, shout out to all of you. Yeah, let's just get started. So, I am doing some press-ons. And we're doing a little bit of everything. So I do have Madam Glam No Wipe Top Coat. I do have Perfect Matte, but this is from Burt Brat Nailed It. And then we have Iced Out Milky Gel Polish. It is a glitter white to put over top to see what we like. And also have some glitter. So, and then we have the art gel to do like cool little 3D work on one, which I think might be this one here. We might just do the 3D art gel on this one because it's already done. But we have 3 nails to do. So, hi Stacey love. How are you, babes? No worries, love. I didn't even think you'd be here. So, these are the colors. So we're gonna be doing that. Does it sound okay? Can you hear me? I do have this glitter here for the one glitter nail that we're going to do. And I couldn't remember if Cordy said all sugar. So hopefully this is enough for the whole nail. So I might do this one sugared. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Did you get the notification, Stacey? But I also am going to use the Nail Mate Pro Bond Acid Primer just to go over the tops of these. Just to make them sticky. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure. Make sure you like and subscribe. Alright, so first off, this is what the nails look like. Does that look good, Stace, or is that too bright? Is that better? I can't tell. It looks so pretty. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to do like a reversal and do the pink on top and do what we did with this one, or like a reversal. A reversal! Alright, so this is my middle finger. So this is my thumb, pinky. Okay. I had to do a bigger one of those, but hopefully it should fit. I think with this one, we should start with the 3D gel just to do it. And I kind of want to use this one is not thick enough. I want to show you the difference. I think showing you guys the difference would be the best, you know? You definitely want a no wipe for that for sure. Are you going to use a dotting tool to do a swirly ombre? I can. Well, I wasn't... So, okay. So since we have this, because you said you wanted to do one matte, if you want me to do one swirly, I can, like, swirl it like this, but it won't be... I'm gonna have to do the ombre first, right? And then, so that way we have a full rainbow nail, you know what I mean? And then go in and do, like, the swirls in it. Like, you know what I mean? If you want me to do that, I can do that. We can try it. I mean, why not, right? I'm gonna use a little tiny dotting tool, so we'll use this guy. Because we got a matte one, the milky white one. Matte, milky white, glitter, and then the 3D. So, hi, Sophia. If you pop your art gel in the fridge for a little bit, that will help if you don't have a thicker option. Ooh, I do. I have this one. So we're going to try this one. And I'm going to show you the difference. Or I could do it on a swatch stick and show you the difference that way, I guess. Hi, Promanic. Hi, Sophia. Well, thanks. I'm glad you like it. We're going to finish this set. So right now, at this very moment, we're going to do this one. And we're going to do, like, 3D little things down this one. And I'm thinking this one might be better with doing with a dotting tool versus a brush, but I'm not sure. Because I kind of want to make sure when I do take it, I can angle it in without, with it being big here and thin here. You know what I mean? Hi, Swedish Chili. Hello? Is it Ella? Okay, love. No worries. Alright, so we're going to pop the 3D on here. I've only really been getting into nails. I've really been struggling with designs. Well, I'm sorry for that. I hope it gets better. I'm not a nail tech. Hello, everybody. How are you? Hi, Aubrey. I wish to get your beautiful nails, but unfortunately, I don't have any money. Wow, you're 13. Okay. That's okay. One day you will. If you want. Hi, Nor. Alright, so I'm going to take this 3D art gel, and we're going to do little V shapes to make it look cool. So I'm going to start from the top. And we're going to come from the side here. And we're going to make like a little... So how's everybody doing? Happy Sunday fun day. My name is SUGA. Oh, come on. Yeah. And by the way, you don't want it to drip like that on the nail at all. Alright. You want enough though, because depending on how big your nail is, you want to take this and you want it to be as far over as possible. And then you want to take the inside and you want to just pull it down. Like that. But you want it to be a nice blob. Doing it out of a nice squeeze tube is kind of better, but we're just going to do it like that. And I'm going to cure, like, one by one, though. Well, thank you. Hi, Sigma. I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you like and subscribe, too. Because if we do it like this, we'll be able to keep it pretty well on there. So we're just going to go down the line here. You can either go, like, or you can just go down the line and try to make it as even as possible. And then we're going to take it. And we're just going to do it like that. Like so. They don't have to be super big. They don't have to go all the way across either. Hi, Robin. Yes, ma'am. I am. We're doing like a unicorn type rainbow look with some Madame Glam products. My name is Sugar. It's nice to meet you. Thanks for coming in, everybody. All right, we're going to keep going. You definitely want to make sure you don't cure none of your stuff either. All right, so we're going to keep going with this. We're going to do... And then the next ones, we're going to go in between these lines, okay? Sure. Don't say too much on here. Keep yourself a little private there. Just for your safety. Alright, I have a lot on my brush here. Let me take some of that off. Alright, let's pull this guy. So we're just going to pull him once. Just like that. I could have done him up a little bit more, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and cure him. Hi, Adam. No. Not. Hi, Stetson. What up, everybody? Hello. What up, everybody? How y'all doing on this night? Well, we're just creating tonight. I mean, I'm just creating some nails. Alright, I messed that one up. If you mess one up, you can kind of maneuver it off the nail. Alright. I'm going to take a little brush and... Hi, Presley. Hi, Stephanie. It is. I love them. Well, that's nice. It's nice to meet you. How many of you are above the age of 18? Okay, love. It is. It's a talent, and I love her. Alright, so we're going to do the other side, and it's going to make it look pretty cool. I'm going to... Makes me wonder if using a dotting tool might be a little bit easier, but... I'm going to go up here. And then we're going to do the same thing. And we're just going to pull it. Just like so. Well, thanks. It's going to look pretty cool. I mean, you can do more than 4, but I really wasn't sure how many I wanted to do. So, they're just going to come in the middle here, and I'm curing it as I go so nothing happens to it. But this is just one. All nails are going to be different, so. Alright, so this one's going to go. If you have too much, this is what happens. So I'm just gonna pull it. Take the excess off. It's not, I think this is a really cool. And you just kind of pull it down like so. And then cure. You don't have to do it little by little. I haven't seen your lives the past few days. Do you do lives? I do. I do lives a lot. It really just depends. I mean, I go live a lot. Hey, Mason. Hey, Angie. Hi, Olivia. Alright, so this is what she looks like. So I think we're going to need like one, and we need one more on each and in between this to really make it look like 3D. 3D-esque. So this is kind of like a 3D, almost like a, reminds me of like a fish, maybe. Like a fish tail of some sort. Alright, same thing. We're going to pull. Just like that. And you don't have to go one by one, but I don't want mine to cure, so. Or I don't want mine to go anywhere. Hi, Spiritual Spark. Hi, Ethereal. Hi, Mr. Q. Tao? Yeah. Yeah. I think it's gonna look cool, so though. Hi, Glory. What up, everybody? This is cool. Thanks for coming in, everybody. I don't know if you like to do nails. This is the other one that I made. This one's pretty cool, too. I'll show you how to do that one, too. We are doing it. It's great. We're just doing the 3D aspect on this one right now. Because they're all going to be different. They're going to have the same, somewhat different background. So this one should have kind of came out a little bit more. Came down and came out a little bit more, but it's not supposed to be perfect. So it's all gravy. But it's going to look hella cool once we get done. So we're going to add in between these spaces and make them a little bit bigger. And you can go over them again if you want to. Thanks. Hi, Moonstar. Hi, Lil. It's already looking really cute. I want to see, though, if this will make it a little bit better, maybe. I don't know. It's better if you have a squeezy tube, but I don't have a non-white squeezy tube at the moment. So we're just gonna take this guy in the middle. Maybe we'll just do like a little one in the middle. We'll have like little big, little big, little big. Okay, no worries. Thank you so much. Have you guys done nails? Does anybody do nails? I have a lot of people I know that do nails. The only thing I hate about this gel is it's stringy. But I think we need more. But if we're going to do the small ones in between, then we're not going to need too much of this. We're just going to... Oh, that's looking so cool. We're definitely going to do a little baby one. Oh, yeah. I could have brought that up more, but that's alright. Alright, we're going to do the other side here. Oh, that's so much. Sometimes if you have too much, it's not going to go. You're going to have too much on your brush, and then, well, this guy. We just want to do like a little one. I will say it's a tad bit harder with this, but I thought it was going to be hella easier. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that looks so cool. Alright, you really want it to... You want it to be kind of straight, but what are you gonna do? This is my first time doing this, so... Oh yeah, I did. I did go with Bling It Gel. Just so that way I had enough gumption and thickness, I guess. Sometimes with this, if you hit the side too much, you kind of make it go all over, but... And I'm just lightly curing it away from the gel. Dude, you guys are awesome. What up, everybody? So this is our, like, 3D one that we're doing. Alright, we only have this one and the bottom one left. I would say don't use the side of your dotting tool. Go straight down with it. There we go, yeah. I was going from the side, y'all. There we go. And then I'll put it in for a full 60. Coco Rose, what up? What's up, everybody? Shout out to everybody in here. Woo! We were making unicorn nails. Woo! Alright, we gotta do a little tiny one down here. Can you guys see okay? a little different. If you wanted to make it bigger, you could. If you wanted to make it come in more, you could too. I'm like, do I want to make a little V coming off the top there? But I think I'm just gonna leave it like that, y'all. As our like little 3D. That's my first attempt at that. That's not very great, but it's good enough. It's good enough. Because it's supposed to be like a shell look. If I would have came in all the way, maybe it'd be a little bit different, but that's pretty cool, I think. I'm going to put that in to cure. How do you guys like the color, though? The color's bomb. Darian. Hi, Chris. Bye, Stephanie. Excuse me, guys. Can you make emo ones next? Hi, Nana Ann. Sorry, love. I didn't realize I didn't see your name. I'm not gonna make, well, tonight we're just doing this set for now. But I can make some emo ones eventually. Alright, so, Ange, didn't you want the sugared one, love? So this one, I want to do one that is reversed, where we start with pink and do the secondary one. We're going to matte one, we're going to have a milky one, and a sugared one. And then we have the 3D one that I just did. So I'm excited for that, because I think... Hold on. I'm going to grab my alcohol to clean my brush. Because we're going to be using the same brush for doing the color here. Aw. Take no prisoners. I appreciate you coming out. Hi, Big Back. So this is a full set that we're doing. So it's going to be, you know, different. So which one should we do? So this one's my middle. And this one's my thumb. What should we do for the thumb? Should we make like, I only have a little bit of this beautiful glitter. So I was thinking we could use this one on the pinky. And then Stacy said she wanted like a little swirly pattern. Hi, Creek. Hi, Big Back. So that way, we got this one. We did that one already. Here's that one. So it's a simple, easy look that anybody can do, even beginners. Hi, Chloe. Hi, Life. So this is what they look like. So I'm trying to think if we should do... Stacy, do you want the matte, though? Hi, Sadie. Hi, Softball. Hi, Creek. Hi, Ella. Life with Hadley. K. Goddard. Lindsay. Life. What up, what up? So I think we're going to do Hadley. Okay. So I'm trying to think. We want matte. We want an iced out one. So let's do the look of this one. So we're going to reverse it. One is Milky. Which one do we want Milky, guys? We want the big one like that? So we can have it kind of opposite. Yes, matte. Pretty pleased with cherry. Okay, do we want this one to be the matte one? The thumb? Alright, so we got to do our colors. So I'm going to reverse what I did here. We're going to start with pink. And then we're going to do the swirls. But I think, Stace, when I do the swirls, I'm going to do it with my brush. So that way they're different colored swirls. You know what I mean? I think that would be cool. Thumb. So you want the thumb milky, not matte? I don't know. If we matte the milky one, I don't know if you'd be able to see it. You know what I mean? So the thumb's going to be the same. So this one's going to be sugared. The pinky's going to be sugared. And then we have our 3D. We have our sugared. And then we need the milky and then the matte. So that one's going to be the milky one. So this one we're going to reverse. So we're going to use Silky Kiss by Madame Glam. And this is a lot bigger now. So we're getting into the ombre, everybody. So I'm going to pull this. This is a lot bigger nail with more space. But you don't want too much up here. Alrighty. Next up is yellow. Sounds good. Okay. Hey, Peyton. Hi, at Miss Queen. How does one apply these once designed? I just use the sticky tabs. I mean, you can always glue them on with regular, like, nail glue. Do not glue them on with gel. You cannot glue these on with gel because they already have polish on them. So it will not cure fully if you do that. So if you have a set that already has gel polish on it, do not put it on with gel base coat. Use a sticky tab or you want to use, you know, just regular nail glue. Or else it won't cure fully. Alright. So I'm going to take this guy and take that little bit off there. We're just going to make sure we got a good fair amount of color on this. Next up is blue. And that is Pure Affection. So you're going to see everything I'm going to do for these colors. So we're going to go about here. And I want to make sure that I pull this excess this way towards the color. Towards the other color here. But you want to make sure you don't get it on your brush. So I'm going to take that excess. And we're going to push it up just like we did the other one. This helps prevent your brush from getting dirty. From getting another color on it. Just kind of helps itself here. Alright. There she is. Let's do the purple. And the purple is called Lilac Moments as well. So like I said, this one is going to be upside down. Opposite of the other one. So if you're new in here, what up? Hello. If you do nails, put like a little unicorn emoji in the chat if you do nails. If you don't, that's cool too, and you still like to hang out, thank you. What up? Make sure you like and subscribe. I'm sure you'll learn something. This is how I ombre, so you'll at least get to see how I ombre. And you want to get these little... I don't know if this is something in my polish, or... Yes, it is, actually. Here we go. You don't want nothing in your polish, guys. Because you will be able to see it. Alright, we got it. Good grief. Alright, there's our colors, right? We're going to take our brush and we're going to start from the top. We're going to bring the color all the way down into that next color. We're going to bring that next color all the way back up. And we want that nice orange blend, y'all. And the only way to do that is to keep going up and down into the color. Because you want that nice blend. You don't want a hard line. Alright, same with the blue. Gonna bring that blue up to the yellow, make our green. And you just kind of go back and forth with it to get that nice blend. And you want like a 3-color blend. You want that light yellow green into that blue teal green into the blue. Then we're going to come down. Same thing with this purple. We're going to grab what's at the bottom here. We're going to go back up and we're going to make a dark purple. See that? Beautiful. And then once you do, you're just going to have this on here. So we're just going to go just like that. And then you have your other colors in between there. Isn't that cool? It's beautiful. What do you guys think? Hi, Brittany. Thanks for the unicorns. Hi, hearts. Hi, Sanya. Creek EQ. They are. They are. Ooh, that's cool. I'll do it live, I think, around evening time. Yay, I can't wait. Thank you. This is what she looks like. We're going to turn her over, just kind of level her out a little bit. We're going to take and get this excess off. These are the perfect colors. Perfect colors. Get that excess off there. Oh my god, that's perfect, y'all. I love that. Can you guys see the lines in it, hopefully? Alright, let's cure. A full cure. Full 60-second cure. Alright, so that's the upside down one. Are we making that one the milky one? And then for this one, I'm just going to do a regular one. I'm not going to do these. This one's going to have the little swoop-de-doos in there. And then this one's just going to be a regular ombre. So that one's pink, purple. So this one we'll do pink and then purple. So I'm going to start with purple on this one. Lego train. Thanks. Aw, thanks. Hi, Jillian. Hi, Michelle. What up, everybody? Thanks for joining. My name is Sugar. If you're new here, hi, hello. Hello, we are doing nails, and I am using these products from Madam Glam. I do have a discount code. It is Miss_Eclipse 35. You can use it if you want to. So we're going to be sugaring this one here, and then this one's going to be matte, and then the big one's going to be milky. Hopefully the milky turns out. I don't know if it's going to. I don't know if I should put a little bit of clear into the iced out to kind of give it more of a milky, but it's glittery too, so it's gonna be glittery and beautiful. Hi, Polish Graffiti. Well, thank you. Hopefully this one works though. So this one right here from Brit Brat Nailed It is my favorite, one of my favorite gel polishes. It is a beautiful glitter, like milky white, and I thought it would be cool if we did milky, like a little milky white over top. Should I dilute it with a little bit of this art gel though, just to kind of give it, you know what I mean, a little bit more less white. Oh, thanks. Hi, Trace. Is it Trace sister? Hello. Aw, thanks, Lego Train. Thanks, Nanninch. Aw, thanks, babe. Alright, so here's this one. So this one looks just like this one, but we just kind of flipped them a little bit. So what I'm going to do is we want to kind of do the white, but I think I should add some clear to it. It's a little bit on the milky side, so let's see. Alright, so we're going to add this. It's super sparkly. Oh no, I think it'll be fine. We'll just do like one little milky coat of this. I'm not going to need a lot. But if you guys do not have iced out, you gotta run and get this one, you guys. From Brit Brat Nailed It. Oh my gosh. Once it's gone, it's gone. It's never coming back. And I'm like, oh my god, I need to get a refill of this one because it's so damn pretty. Oh yeah, that's gonna be beautiful. Alright, let me get some of the excess off here. What do you think? Do we like the milky sparkle look? I don't even know if y'all can see it, but it is like sparkly. Aw, thank you. Is it Arshman? Hello. Try your hardest, don't try to think too hard. What? Yeah, I didn't see you say dilute it until after. But that's what it's looking like. I definitely think that I can get some of that off there. Let me take some off my brush here. We'll take some of it off the top. And all I'm doing is just kind of maneuvering some of these glitters around. I think it's cute like that, though. Can you still see the color, though? Let me know. It's definitely milky. Should I put more on there? What do you guys think? Or should I leave it alone? You guys like it that way? Because I can always add more so that color's just briefly under there. No. Yes. No. Yes. Leave it. Hi, Laura. Alright, let me make sure the sides are all well and covered here before I go and cure it. So there's more of a milky look right here in this corner, so... Because it does have actual glitter sparkles in it. So they do kind of stick up a little bit. So when you go to put your top coat on, you definitely have to make sure we're getting that excess off there. I think it's cute. Thank you. Alright, so this is like a little milky. We have a little divot right here, but I think it's just from the gel prior, but it's no big deal. Once we put the top coat on there, it's just going to be some beautiful sparkles. Good lord. Hi, Gracie. Oh, I'm going to mess up your name. I'm sorry. Hi, Christian. Hi, Pookie. Hello, everybody. Alright. Hi, Bramble. If you made that, you're... Oh, thank you. Thank you, Laura. What up, everybody? All right, so that one's in the lamp. Next, we got to top coat that one. So that one's that one. We might do something over top of that one just to give it some pizzazz. But we got to top coat it. We're also going to top coat that. So here's what we have so far. We have the 3D one. We have this one that's going to stay just that. That one we did opposite of this one, and we put the Milky on it. So this one, we're going to do little swirlies in it, and then this one, and it's going to be matte to see what it looks like matte, and then this one's going to be our glitter. So I'm excited. How are you, Bramble? Hi. Well, thank you so much, Christian. I appreciate it so much. It's Christian, right? Hi, Miss... oh, I'm gonna say your name wrong. I apologize. Thank you so much. I'm glad you guys like it. Thanks for coming out tonight, everybody. What up? What up? What up? What up? Do you guys like to do nails? I'm doing great, love. All right, let's go ahead and get our top coat on. I'll show you guys what it looks like in like the flash. Oh yeah. So when you have sparkles like this, sometimes you kind of have a little bit of bumpiness to it. So I typically like to use a thicker top coat. But this is more of like a medium top coat, which is not bad at all. Me, I like thicker top coats, but for the most part, this one is beautiful top coat. But these colors, you can make the most beautiful raincoat. Unicorn colors with it. Oh yeah. I may have to go over her again, just because she's a little bumpy, but just because she's a bigger nail. Hi, cat lover. I like nails. Polisher. Do you have an... I'm doing the ombre tutorial right now, love. Hi, Lacey. Oh, yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Let's put her in the lamp, y'all. In the lamp she goes. All right, so that one we did... That one was pink, wasn't it? I used pink on this one. Oh, well, that's fine. We'll use pink here and purple there. So we're going to start with pink again. This one's going to be the pink. We're going to make sure our tip is lined up on our nail stand here, and it's not one way or the other. It's actually flush. So that needs to be double checked. Cryptic Crash, Zoe. You're welcome. But these are unicorn nails, kind of like a unicorn, rainbow, fairy tale type-esque. How do you get the nail to stay on the nail stand? I have a sticky tab right here on my nail tab, and the sticky tab helps keep it on there. All right, my lamp is almost done. Hi, Robert. Hi, Gladys. What up, everybody? You guys are awesome. So there is a little thing that, like, they have, like, a little comment thing. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys being here. Alrighty, so this is the thumb. Why am I taking that off? I don't know. We're going to let her cool down. That's what she looks like. So this is what they look like so far. So we have our milky white, which is just somewhat milky. We have our 3D one, which I didn't do a very good job on it, but it still looks somewhat cool. And then we have this one here where you can see the different colors that went through that, just like this one. It's just the opposite of that one. It really dulled out, the milkiness really dulled out the lines, but that's okay. So this one right here is going to be matte, and we're going to do this one pink. We're going to start with pink again. Yes, ma'am, it is gel. Thanks. Rate your profile. I don't do that, honey. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is, but yeah. I'm glad you turned 15 today, and thank you for your kind words. Well, that's okay. I appreciate you being here. Hi, Julia. Hi, Ella. All right. So we're going to start with the pink, yellow, orange, pink, yellow, blue, and purple. Make sure it's cleaned off. All right. So this one's going to be somewhat the same here. I want another purple one, though. I guess we're going to have another purple one. Same thing. So this is how I ombre. We're going to take the color, and I'm going to push it all the way to the edge, up to the top. But I'm going to make sure I pull the rest of that down so we don't have a lot at the edge part here. Thanks, Ange and Stacy, for all your help, and Bramble. All right. I always put too much yellow on there, but I can't help it. All right, so I'm going to take a little bit of this excess off here. And I'm just going to pull this over here. And I'm going to pull that down just a tibby bit. Anywhere, you want to pull it down in one fell swoop, guys, with these types of colors, just because they are textured. They will be textured. All right. Okay, love. Thank you, Stacy, my love. I like how you're painting. Well, thank you. Is it Jaquin? Jacqueline? Hi, Debbie. Bye, Lego. All right. We're going to take the yellow. We're going to do less yellow this time and see what that gets us. I'm going to take this excess and just kind of push it up. This is how I'm pushing it into the next color so I don't get it on my brush. My lives are typically for 18 and up. These lives are not for kids, but anybody can watch. All right, we're going to pull that excess down. So it's going to be the same for each one. My channel is not a kid channel. But I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you very much. If you do nails, put a little unicorn in the chat. So I'm just taking the colors and lightly just kind of pushing them up together, up into each color like so. I want a little bit more purple on this one. So I'm just going to take that excess just like before. And I'm just going to push it up. And then we're going to pull it down just to kind of even that color out and get the excess off. Like so. Thanks, guys. Did I miss anybody? Hi, Mary. Hi, is it Sabrea? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Nana Ange. Thank you, Bramble. Hello. How are you? All right. This one is our little brush. All right, so this one's going to be, I'm going to ombre it first with my liner brush, and then we're going to go in and do our little swirls, and then we'll mat it. So we're going to take our color here. Can you guys see? Take our color, take our brush, come down. We're going to bring that yellow up. Come back down a little bit. You don't want any harsh lines, you guys. We want that transition to be beautiful. Bring some of that color back down. Alright, same thing for the blue. Let's bring that blue up into that yellow. Alright, let's bring it down all the way into this purple. We're going to go up and come back down. Ta-da! There is our beautiful, beautiful ombre, guys. Look at the texture on that. Alright, so now we're going to go in and do our little swirlies. And I'm trying to think if I want to do it with this guy or if I want to do it with a brush, but we're just going to do it. So I think I'm going to go... I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I use my brush? Hi, Evelyn. No, I don't sell my nails. Alright, I think I'm going to try my brush. What do you guys think? We're just going to go for it. Yes, you can buy from Madam Glam. My bad. Thanks, Nan. Alright, can you guys see good enough? Alright, so I'm just going to do it. We're going to go like this. So we're going to go... Whoa, look at that. Oh, that looks really cool. And then I'm going to take this and bring that one up like that. All right. That looks really cool, you guys. I like that. I think Stacy's going to like that one, guys. You think Stacy will like that one? All right. We got to make sure we get the excess off here. We don't want anything on the sides. So we're going to take the excess. Pull down. Clean off the edges really nicely. Oh, this is going to look cool, Matt. Oh, yeah, that's going to look super cool. I think it's going to look cool. All right. I'm going to hold it upside down. Just for a little bit. Hi, Dove. Hi, is it Gabriella? The rat of your dreams. Hello, Timber. Thank you, Nana Ange and Bramble, for your help. Oh, yeah, that looks awesome. That looks bomb. Bomb, bomb, bomb. All right, let's put her into cure. We're going to cure for a full 60, guys. Oh, my God, that is amazing. I am using Madam Glam right now. So, this is a really, really beautiful brand. They are 21, vegan, cruelty-free, TPO-free, and HEMA-free. They're awesome. All right, so while that one's inside that one, let's do this guy real quick. Make sure he is straight. All right. You can use any brush. This is my ombre technique, you guys. I use a liner brush. You can use a, like, we're ombreing 6 colors though, so it's a tad bit difficult. I'd have to show you a different way, but right now we're doing it this way. But you can use it. There's things called ombre. They do have ombre brushes themselves, and you can use those to help ombre the colors. You can use like 3D brushes like this. You can use as well to ombre the colors down and up and all that. I'll have to do another live on that soon, though. All right. So this one we're gonna start with purple, I think, right? Yeah. All right. So this one's going to be the sugared one. So what's going to happen with this one is we're going to sugar this one. So we can't cure it. We have to, hi, welcome home. Can you make your friend's nails? Yeah, I can. Hi, Garfield. You're welcome, Laura. Excuse me. So I'm going to take a cupcake liner to catch my glitter so I don't lose all my glitter. I'm going to take cupcake liner like so. And that cupcake liner is so I can put my glitter back in my jar so we don't lose it. All right. Let's go ahead and matte this one real quick. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. That's going to look super cool matte. All right, let's get my matte here. Everything is linked, guys. Everything is linked in the description box. Thank you so much for coming. Make sure you like and subscribe. All right, here we go with the matte. This matte is from Brit Brat Nailed It. She is an amazing small business. She has a lot of gel products, and they are some of my favorite products. Madam Glam is another favorite of mine as well. I love them all so much. I only use certain kinds of brands, and these are 2 of the top brands that I use. This is Brit Brat's Perfect Matte. And I'm just making sure I'm lining the outside, getting the excess off my brush, and making sure I have enough on there to really fill in like any areas, gaps, that sort of thing. So I'm going to take the excess off, make sure I don't have none underneath. But just make sure you check your lines of your nail before you cure it, so you don't have a bunch of bumps and lumps and all that kind of stuff. Alright. I do have a little bubble right there, but I can't get it off. It's already cured there. So, we're going to put her like this. Oh, I love cats. You love nails? Me too. Hi, is it Anna and Levi? Eddie Elliott, hi, beautiful. Alright. We're going to hold it down just for a little bit longer, guys. Just to kind of give us... And you don't want a bunch balling up on the side here. When you're putting a top coat or anything on for that matter, you don't want it to loop out like this, but mine's already kind of like that, so I'm just kind of trying to get the excess off here. Either way, it's going to look beautiful. Stacy's going to love it. We're going to cure. Thanks. Thanks, everybody. Shout out to you guys. How's your guys' Sunday going? Have you guys had a nice Sunday, though? Alright, one more nail, y'all. Excuse me. Do you guys think we should put, like, anything else on these nails after we get them done? You know, like maybe some moons and stars and maybe some... I don't know, look at those. Those are cool. I don't have, like, any unicorn stickers, I don't think. I might, but I'm not sure. But we could do, like, our... You know, like those mocha gems? We could do some of those. I don't know. What do you guys think? Or do you think it's good the way it is? This is what she looks like so far, guys. Very simple. It's not super hard to recreate or anything like that. So that's why I wanted to kind of do this set, was to make sure that everybody could do it. Hi, Crazy Curls. Hi, is it Rayanne? If I mess up your names, my apologies, guys. Oh, look at that. That almost looks 3D. That is cool. What do you guys think? Oh, hold on. That looks really cool. Oh, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. The mat is cool. Yes. Oh, I love it. I almost feel like I need to mat another one. You know? Oh my gosh, a full matte nail would look so cool. Like a full matted set would look so cool. But we did sparkles on that one. This one's normal, regular, 3D. And I feel like I should put like a little gem here. Like maybe a little moon with a little gem and a little peak that comes to the bottom. I don't know, like just like a little something inside there. But alright, let's do this one. Stacy's gonna love that mat. Alright, we have our little cupcake liner for our sugar. Sugar. Alright, so this one we're gonna start with purple. So we're going to start with Lilac Moments. Everything is linked, guys. So for anybody that's going to watch the replay or is in here now, everything is linked in my description box. These are 21 free. They are just TPO free, HEMA free, cruelty free. They are the bomb, okay? Alright, so we have a smaller nail, so you need to be careful how much you are putting on your nails. We want them to cure fully all the way through. Okay. So I'm actually going to put a little bit more and then kind of pull this down here. Because I want more of that purple on there. I really made sure the blue came down way farther than I expected, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to take a little bit more off my brush here, because we definitely don't need that much. Since I have a lot of blue there, I'm going to bring the purple down a little bit more. Just a tibby bit more. So I'm going to flip it over. And I'm just going to push down into the blue. This prevents it from getting on my brush. But, I mean, it can still get on your brush. But as long as you're careful, you won't have to worry about wiping your brush off or anything like that. Oh, yeah. Alright, we're going to go with yellow. I'm not going to do much yellow on this one. This one needs shaken up quite a bit. I did notice that they do kind of separate a little bit, so you do need to make sure you kind of, you know, separate them a little. Not separate it, but... Can you guys see okay? So, have you guys ombre'd before? How many of you have ombre'd before? Do you like to ombre? Alright, just trying to take some of that excess down. Alright, we only need a little bit off this pink here. Because this is like such a small nail. So once again, we're going to push that color up into the next color. And then we're going to pull this down so we don't have too much at the end here. Alrighty. There's kind of a lot on this nail. So we're going to do the same thing we did to the other one. We're going to bring that blue up. Because I want that like, almost like a dark purpley vibe. Oh yeah, look at that. That's so pretty. Alright, we're going to keep going here. We want to bring that down into our yellow. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, she's so stunning. And what I'm going to do is, I kind of want more pink. Right? So we're just going to go. Like that. Okay. And I'm just going to take just a little. Nope, I'm not even going to touch it. We're going to just leave it like that. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get as much of this excess off before we sugar. Because if you do not take that excess off, you guys, you will have a lumpy nail. And we don't want a lumpy nail. I do have a lot here at the end. So I'm just trying to take that excess off here. But for the most part, I think we are okay here. Okay. Let's sugar. What do you guys think? I love the colors. I think they're beautiful. Is it Alondra? Hello. All right. I have a little. Okay, there we go. That's why I want to use this one, because I'm just hoping that I have enough for this. You love them? Yay! We got some crazies coming out tonight, don't we? All right, let me move this out of the way so you guys can really see what I'm doing here. Okay, ready? This is my favorite glitter right here, you guys. This is all I have left of it. So I'm going to try not to... Just a light little dusting is all we're going to need. But I want to make sure I get the full thing. I think I got it pretty much covered. And I'm just smacking my hand here to get the excess off. Oh, I think she's going to look so pretty. All right, let's put her in. This one's kind of going to go in for a little bit longer. So we're going to put her in for about... I think it's going for 90. Yeah. All right. I don't know why this guy's in there, but we're going to take him out. And now that we saved all that, we can put it back in my little jar here. This is the glitter from Not Polish. And oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot find this glitter anywhere. And I'm like I am beside myself. I want I want that big jar that Not Polished has of this glitter because, oh, it's just beautiful. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Miss. The sparkle, I know, right? All right, that is how we, sugar. All right. Do you think we should add anything, you guys? I just wanted to make sure I did this so everybody could try it and everybody was able to, you know, you can do it with any of these colors. You can do it with colors that you have at home. This is what they look like so far. We did a 3D one, a milky one, a matte one, a glossy one, and this one is a sugared one. Me too, Lauren. Me too. I know, right? Hi, Hello Kitty. Elvira, hello. Thanks. Sorry if I missed anybody's name. Forgive me, forgive me. Yes, rainbow cotton candy. A gem on every nail and a heart on the middle. Well, this is more like unicorn, right? So I don't know if I really want to do a heart, but we can definitely do some gems. So while that's in there, I'll show you what kind of gems I got, and we'll use my new art gel for that, okay? So I am going to put my glitter away. Do we want to do we want to put stickers on there, or do we just want to do like, let's see. Here's my mochas, and I think my mochas are gonna go beautiful with this, you know? Look at these colors, you guys. They match perfectly, you know? So I have my mochas here, and then I have, like, I just want to, like, be dainty, like, super dainty with it, you know? So I was like, what if I did, like, a moon? Because it's kind of like moons and stuff like that. And I have glow charms, but... Hi, Luke. Hi, smart weirdo. I like your name. It's okay. I would love... Yeah. Because I think... I have these moons, and I have these moons with the actual butterfly on it, and then I have these ones. And we have clouds. But they're... Let me see if I got any white clouds. Because the one reminds me of clouds. So I was thinking... Let's see. So we have little clouds here. I could take that out, and I could do like the white clouds. And then we have the purple stars. I wish they had white as well, but here are some clouds. But they do glow in the dark. And I was just hoping that we had a white moon. However, I just saw a white star. Ah! So there's like a white star, but guys, I don't know if I'm liking that, or if I want, like, look at these. This one I feel like matches because it's iridescent, you know? Like iridescent. Hi, beautiful roses. Yeah, these glow in the dark. I'm not sure what color. I'll show you guys what color in just a second. But yes, I have those in that cloud. I do have little stars somewhere that glow in the dark here. They're not little though, that's the problem. They're not like little micro stars, but I do have stars in here that we can use that are actual. I don't want to overpower it though, you know? But I think I have these little guys. Those are iridescent stars as well. They're kind of small. Do you guys like those? They're white. I'll get 4 out and see what they look like and go from there, because I don't know if we're going to put them on everything, you know? Because I just want iridescent, and if we do glow, that's fine, but I want iridescent, though. And then we have these guys. And then we have, like, the lighter gems to kind of go with those colors. But let me put these in here. Do you guys have any? I think these are the only glow ones that I have. I'm not sure, but let me put them in the light. Hi, Prince Boy. Yo, what up? Hi. Is it Ariana? She's okay. She's alright. Alright. I was thinking about... I'm trying to think. Because I think I want to show you guys these metal ones that I got that I think would go perfect in the middle of one of these. So give me 1 sec here and I will show you what I'm talking about. Because these are like unicorn-esque, right? And I have these little teeny tiny purple butterflies. Do we want to do purple butterflies? Or do we want to do like these butterflies? Because I have every color and, well, I have pink, blue, yellow, and I don't know if I have a purple. Crap, I do not have a purple. How do I not have a purple, guys? That sucks. We could have all 4 butterflies, but that's okay. At least we will have some. But I do have these little ones, or I have iridescent ones. Like these little tiny iridescent ones. But let me show you the, because these are cute too. Is that not cute? But they're gold, so my little tiny butterflies are not gold. Hi, Dawn. Thank you, Angela. Alright. Do we want to go silver or... Listen, y'all. I need some rose gold. I need some rose gold like these. You know? I really do. I've never seen any. Which sucks, but... Alright. I have moons. Do we want to do a moon? Right? Do we want to do moon for that, like... that esque? Now, I know I have a big moon that has a color on it. I have, like, a dangly moon that has dangles on it. Should we do a dangle, guys? Like an actual dangle? I have a heart dangle, but... Look at this dangle. I don't know if that would, like, look right. What do you guys think about that one? Nope, no face reveal, sorry. Kendall loves VP. Unicorn girly. Hello. What up, everybody? I do have other ones, though. I'm trying to think of where it is at. So we can do a really cool... I thought I put them in here, because I got them in my... Oh, I do have little dangles in here. I have that guy. I thought I had different colors in those. Look at this little heart one. Do you guys like that? Does that scream unicorn? I don't know if it does, but... Which heart one do you like the best? We have a moon. We have this one. This one. Look at that guy. I want it to, like, shine. I don't think gold. You think silver? Oh, shit. Alright, let's see what we got in silver, y'all. Thanks, Amelia. Alright, so here's all my silver. I have way more silver, so bear with me here, y'all. Let me move this out of the way so I can show you guys. Okay. Now I have really cool ones that I literally just got. And, oh, here's another one. This one's silver, though. These ones are all, look at this heart one. I want to do a dangle, but I don't want to do, that one is, oh my god, look at that. Look at that star moon. Do you like that star moon? And we have that guy there. But I think these are like super, like way too light though. They're not the same color. Hi, Trin. What up, everybody? We're just deciding on what type of moon we want. Oh, it was this one I was looking for. Look at that one. Look at the sparkle on that one. But it's a light color, but it's okay. And we have like these stars. I have that star. Do you guys want me to do a dangle, or what do you guys think? Oh, look at this one. Oh, look at that. We got, oh, I like that one, guys. I don't like the pink, because this one is my favorite. And I think that one will go with everything, to be honest, because it's got the iridescent on it. Let's see. I'm just trying to think of like smaller type, little bitty, not such big dangly ones, you know? Oh, look at that. That one's cute. Do I have another one? Oh, look at that one, you guys. Here's a white one. Do you like the hearts and the moons? So I have white. I have like a white and a pink. That one, a pink one. I think that pink would go. I don't have a purple. I wish I did. But unfortunately, I don't have a purple. But that's okay. Because it's like, you know, like unicorn type fairy. I don't even know. We're just kind of going with it. But I just wanted something dainty. You know what I mean? Something small. Like, you know, like these little tiny butterflies. Something small and dainty. But I don't have a lot of stuff, so you're going to have to bear with me here. So you like the silver better? A dangle? Are you? Yes, ma'am. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Amelia. Thanks. Okay. So, we're definitely using this guy. Of course. Do we want to use this type of heart? Because I feel like around the outside of this, it just goes perfect with, like, what we want to do. You know? And then we have, like, that. We could possibly do maybe a heart. This one is a darker black. It's not as silver as that one. Like these are. Ah, it's the only one I got, too. It's the only moon that I got, y'all. Oh, it was these little dangles that I was thinking of. Look at that little heart. Well, dang it. I thought they was different color than that. That's alright. Trying to think. I got a guitar. I like getting your guys' input. I like you guys having input while I do this, because that way you guys help me create stuff, you know? So I love the dangles though. But I might have to go, well, those are the same damn color. Oh shit. Well, shoot. Shoot. I'm trying to think here. What do we got? Oh, look at those silver stars. They're also dark, like these, kind of, sort of. You know what? We're just gonna do it, guys. You guys like the dangle stars? Because we're not gonna do a lot. We're just doing, like, minimal. We're just trying to find what's gonna look the best. But I think iridescent would look cool. Iridescent always looks great with colors. You know what I mean? So we're gonna vote. We have those stars there. We have these hearts here, and then we have like a little dangle star thing, and then we have this little guy. That's about like all of the silver I got, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much all the like beautiful little dangles I got that have to do with stars and all that kind of stuff. I thought I had more, but I guess I don't. But yeah, unicorn wise, we want to keep it at a bubbly. Alright, let me see if I got any of these. Alright, so I do have these. Do you like this one better? Because it's kind of daintier, so it's not gonna look so gigantic on my nail. Or do we like it big? And then we'll just add some of these little iridescent guys. Let me grab some stars. And we'll do some little stars like this. Because that way we'll get the most out of our... We have a moon we can use if we want. I love the AB. The AB is going to really make it play well. So you guys pick which moon you want. These dark ones, should we do that one? You guys let me know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick out some stars real quick. Hi, Candy! Hearts and dangle star. This dangle star or the other one? You don't want the moon on there? This is what they look like, guys. So, this one is going to have just something little right here. Like, it's not going to have, you know what I mean, something huge. It's going to just have, like, maybe a star and a few things coming down it. I don't know if I like the AB, to be honest. There's that one. I don't know if I like the AB, to be honest with you guys. I think the AB kind of throws it off. I think we need just straight silver. You know what I mean? Do you guys think so? Yeah, definitely straight silver. The Sailor Moon. Alright, so we're not going to do AB. I mean, the AB is going to be fine, I guess. But I think straight silver would be best. Thanks. Hi, Layla. The smaller moon. These are the 3 moons, but I think this one kind of throws the color off a little bit. Or does it? Do you like those? Do you like the AB with these colors? Because honestly, I don't really know. I don't know. Because we have butterflies, but I'm like, do we... Because we could do our little tiny butterflies. Look, we could do our little tiny purple butterflies on, like, on a nail. Because it's unicorn, so I figured if we did our little tiny purple butterflies, we could do our moons, right? We just do, like, 3 little butterflies on there. Right? What do you guys think? We got, like, silver butterflies. You think all silver? Yeah. I was thinking that same thing, too. Alright. And I don't have, like... This is what I have in these colors, which pretty much will give us more of a... Let me see here. Now, these ones... Because I have these little teeny tiny crystals. Like these little teeny silver glass ones right here. They're not flat back, but I have those little teeny guys I can use. And I'm just trying to figure out a butterfly or something that I can use that is not really AB. But I don't know if I have just straight... I do have just straight silver. Guys, we have silver. Look. We do. We can make our own butterfly like this. I do like the silver idea. I definitely like that more than the AB idea. And you can also, if you wanted to, use these little pieces as moons if you really wanted to. But I think this little butterfly guy, look. We could do this little guy and have us our own little butterfly. They're a little, I don't know how it's supposed to go, to be honest with you. Because they look a little weird, but... Oh, there we go. Alright, guys, we're trying here. We're trying. Hi, Caroline. Hi, Cac. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Alright. Alright, so I may use... I need my silver, and we're going to add color. We're going to use, like... We can use these colors on there as an AB start. So, you guys want... Do you guys want me to do the little purple butterflies? I think I want to do like the little purple butterflies on the... Oh, look at that, y'all. I forgot to brush it off, but it's all good. Oh, that's so pretty. Alright, I'm just getting that excess off here. That's what she looks like sugared, guys. Oh, she's pretty. Alright. That is the actual nail set. So let's get her done and get her put on. Alright. Like I said, I do have, like, stars and in these types of colors in my AB colors. I have stars in every single one of these, and I have butterflies. And then I have these guys here, and I think I have stars in this one. Because this one would be like all the colors. You know what I mean? That one, this right here reminds me of unicorn. White and silver remind me of unicorn, you know? So, if we're going to do something little, at least on this one, I want to do something little, you know what I mean? Have like, maybe, I don't know if I have a small star to use or not. Like just a tiny little star. Should we use a star or a butterfly? Or we have these little diamond cut ones. This one's got to be small, so we have a little diamond cut one that can go on there. It's orange. I don't know if I have a diamond cut one in these pink ones. Ooh, I do. I do have a diamond cut one in that pink one. This is what happens. This is what happens when you... I've never sold my nails. I've always just given them away. But we do have this little pink guy that we can put right up here. Like a little diamond shape, you know? And then put like a little one up on top and bottom. And then that will be like our little... Where did it go? I don't know where that went now, but... Because it's super tiny and dainty, and that's what I want. So we'll do just a tiny little gem. And what it reminds me of is like the pony. Like the little My Little Pony gems on there. That's what that reminds me of. So we'll put this guy here, and we'll add a small gem at the bottom, and just one little tiny one. And we'll just do silver everything and go from there. Do you think that'll look cool? Alright, so we're going to move this out of the way. Do this little gem real quick. See what that gets us. I'm going to kind of move this. Because I do have, like I said, I do have these tiny gems. I also have, like, these little tiny ones as well. So we're going with silver, everybody. So I'm going to set this guy. Move those so you guys can still see. Can you guys still see this right here? Alright, I'm going to take my brush, dip it in my gel here, and I'm just going to take it, put it in the middle. We're going to take our picker. And then we want to put something underneath. And do we want actual gems underneath? Or do we just want to put these around it? What do you guys think? Because if I put a gem at the bottom, or we could do silver. We got to make it cool looking, right? So I was thinking... I don't need that. I just got silver. But I think they are all just not little tiny silver gems, unfortunately. All I have is gold, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That's okay, though. We'll figure it out. We shall figure her out. But I do have... Alright, hold up, y'all. I do have silver, though. I'm so used to having all gold because I'm a gold person, you know? So I do have some of these. Oh, I do have... Oh, they're open, though. these little guys. I don't know how it's going to look, but we're going to try here. Yeah, we're going to put that guy. And then, so I'm going to take this off, and then we're going to put this guy like this. Oh, what the hell? Typically, I know what I'm doing, okay? So basically, this is what I was talking about. Where we kind of put this guy in the middle. And then we'll take the pink. Alright, well. I thought that was going to work. However, the gem is not going to sit inside. It's going to have to sit on top. I mean, I thought that was going to look really cool. And then we add some of these little ones around it. You know what I mean? We got to make these look awesome. So if I use every color around this, you know what I mean? Okay, one thing's for sure. We'll have to cure the big guy and then cure that guy on top of that guy so I can get it to kind of sit on top of that. I am a person that does things super different, so hi Lizard, what's up? Hello everybody. Hi Toxic. Alright, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create something dangle here. And I'm going to add a little bit of like a little type dangle look. And I'm trying to get this to actually fit inside but on top at the same time. But I honestly think I need to push it down in the middle and do it like that so it kind of dangles. I was trying to make my own dangle, guys, but because I don't have a small enough like star dangle. Alright. Let's start the hell over, shall we? I'm going to take my brush, clean that off. And I just need a really pretty dangle of sorts. Alright. Do you guys like that or no? Do you guys like that idea or no? Because if you just think we should just put a little thing and be done with it, that's cool too. And then I'll put a little one here. And I'll put one up here. It's going to look a little off-center just because of how these are. But that's okay. I'm going to add a little tiny gem here, one here, and then we're going to add that big one in the middle there. And I'm going to see if I can get it to actually go here. I think I need to put an... I was going to put a purple one in there, but I can't find... I don't have a small enough purple one for that, so... We're just going to add this guy. I had so much gloopiness inside that I wanted to make sure that I try to pop it up and over. I think that's so pretty. Do you like? I like it like that, so I'm gonna push her down. But you don't want to push them too far down. And you don't want it to look uneven. You want it to be as perfectly straight in the nail as possible. Alright, I'm just gonna cure that because... What color do we want to put around it? Do we want to go with yellow? Yellow and orange? Alright, we're gonna put one up top here. Oh, these are gonna look so awesome. Hold on a sec, guys. I got... My bad. Alright. Let's freaking do this, dude. I'm gonna add a little teeny one here. We're gonna add one here. Yellow and orange. Okay. So we'll do... Or I'm actually gonna do purple and then orange because the yellow... Just trying to go with the flow of everything. I'll put purple on top. Let's see. Come on. Get off. And I'm using the smallest ones possible. Alright, we'll do orange. I think I'm going to put one here and one here. And then we'll be done with that one. We'll put some little tiny balls on them. Like the little tiny... I think I'm going to add one right here. And right here. Just to give it something like wispy. Wispy, wispy. So, let's take a blue... That one's purple. Let's take a blue. And then we'll take a green. Oh my god, look at that, y'all. Yes. This looks beautiful. Tell me that doesn't look beautiful. Look at that. Alright, we're curing that. Can you guys see it okay? Okay, love, thank you so much for your help. I really, truly appreciate it so much. Get a good night's rest, babe. Alright, y'all. We're going to put stones around these guys. And the reason why we do this is to just make sure that they're, like, pivoted. And we're going to use silver to top these off with, everybody. Thanks for coming, everybody. I get really quiet sometimes when I'm trying to do this kind of stuff, so bear with me, guys. Now, typically, you want to do this to finish off your colors. Now, I'm not sure how it's going to look with these. It might not look right, but we're going to try it anyway, guys. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Alright, so this kind of, like, sets off the whole vibe. But it also depends on what you have on your nail and how far everything is. And then we'll set one right there for that one. And you just kind of set it inside. Oh yeah, that's going to look really nice. And it's going to separate out the colors, but it's also going to give them something to... And I always do 4. But I think with that one, I'm not going to be able to. I think 3 is perfect. So we're going to take that guy off. Swing this guy right there. And you want them to look even. Ooh, alright. Let's cure that one. Actually. Dude, once these are done, they're going to look amazing. So same thing with this one. I always do 4. See how it just sets the freaking... And then we're going to add another one right here. That's to just bring it to a point. Yeah. But you have to make sure it's not crooked, guys. There we go. Alright. We got it. Woo! Sorry about that, guys. Tom McDonald's cool. Hey, Stitch. Hi, Heaven. All right, everybody. Thanks for staying here. And, yeah. So we're going to use the same type of stuff. One of these is going to get the little tiny purple butterflies. I'm not sure which one we should use for that, but it's okay. So I appreciate everybody that is here. Thank you. This is what they look like. I don't know if you guys can actually tell, but this is what this set looks like. So we're actually just zhuzhing them up. So this one's not going to have anything. And then that pointer finger has something. This one's matte. This one, I don't know. I think I'm just going to... Maybe we could do a little topper or something. This one, I don't know if we should add a bunch of stuff, you know? What are you guys thinking? Hi, OCD Beauty. How are you, sweetie? Julie's Corner. What up? Alright. Here is this one. So this one's done. So now we need to... I think this one I'm just going to do a little cuticle bead up here. And that's it. So I think what I'm going to do is do like a rainbow cuticle bead. And I'll just bring it to a V. Alright. I'm trying to think of what to put there. So we started with purple. So I'm going to take a big purple one. And we'll stick that in right here. And then we'll go down as we go. So we got pink. We have pink, blue. And then we'll do a green. Is that the same size? It is. So technically when you're just doing a cuticle bead like this, you don't want to make it so thick and big at the top. So what I'm going to do is we're going to change this to a smaller purple, which will still be the center. It's just not going to be as big. And then we'll do these guys smaller. And we'll just keep going smaller as we go, right? So, next one is blue and pink. And then we'll keep going smaller and smaller. So, we need orange. And we need yellow. Pink, orange. Oh, actually, this is supposed to be green. Put the yellow on the other side here. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find green. Right, I found it. And you want to make sure they're even too. So this is the middle. I'm gonna have to put another one right there. So the yellow should actually be, this one's supposed to be white, but it's blue. Okay, so we'll do this one in a small yellow. Sorry guys, sometimes, you know, doing rhinestones like this takes a minute for, just like so. Pretty. Make sure they don't go over the nail. That's one big thing you want to make sure you don't do. You want to make sure they're lined up nice and beautiful. And make sure they're, you know, somewhat even here. You don't want one going down more than the other. Alright, so all you got to do now is cure these in place and then add your little tiny, whatchamacallit to end that out. So I'm just going to pop that in the oven real quick. I don't have a skincare routine. Hi, Randall. Alright. Alright, what up, everybody? Hi, Chelsea. Hi, Marshmallow. Hey, everybody. What up, what up, what up? Thanks for joining, guys. Alright, we're gonna get this one. All we gotta do is add the little silver guys to this. And all you're gonna do is just basically put them in these little grooves. So. And I do this always. And it really makes the set just pop. I can't just do half, you know, put these on and not actually finish it, you know? That's just not me. When you do a nail set, you want to make sure that you really go to the max, guys. Because you will blow your mind. You know, I know probably a lot of you guys don't do nails, and that's cool. And I'm very grateful you guys are here. But for me, you know, it's always best to make sure you know, finish stuff. Because you don't know what you're capable of until you do it. You know what I mean? Like, if you just want to do nails, do nails. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know how you're going to do until you do it. You know what I mean? See how much more structured that looks? Just gives it like a crown of sorts. You know what I mean? And you don't have to have a lot either. We're going to put one at the end here. And then once you get it fully on there, and you get done with the whole set, it's like, wow, I did that. You know? Like, wow, I literally did that, you know? So, alright, let's cure those on, and then we'll put the top on. It may take time, yes, but... Hi, it's Melanie. Hello. What up, everybody? What are we gonna do for... This one's the middle one. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna put a big one on this one? Because this is kind of like a unicorn-esque style, rainbow unicorn fairy type nail set, if you want to call it that. So, we're going to put little purple butterflies. And I think maybe we should do like the purple butterflies on this one. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Here are the purple butterflies. We only have 3. They're beautiful. I just don't know what to do. Should we just add something in the middle? We should add something in the middle to the big one, guys. What do you guys think? Do a big charm on the thumb. Okay. What time is it? It's 1:23 a.m. for me. This set's gonna look so awesome. But yeah, I think the butterflies will do one here, and one here. And then give them a color. You know what I mean? Give them kind of a color with them. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and flip this around. And we're going to fill in these little sides here. So once we fill in these sides, they're going to look beautiful. So I want to take this excess off my brush. We're going to take it and we're just going to pop it inside there like so. You don't need a lot, just needs enough to stick in these grooves here. We're going to take this same and it seriously just completes the nail set, guys. Well, completes the, you know. To a point. Alright. Make sure they're all the way in there. Look at that. Tell me that doesn't look so awesome, right? Beautiful cuticle bead. I would have loved to have like something coming down from here just to kind of give it something, but that's okay. Maybe if we want, we can add it if we want. Hi, Morgan. Well, good luck at volleyball. Thanks. Is it Amelia? If I have a, hi, Allie. If I say your name wrong, hi. Is it she's Brad? Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names, y'all. I'm so bad with names. My apologies. Alright, guys. This is crazy. So, for everybody new coming in, here's the set. We're almost done. We're just adding the final touches. And we're going to add a big charm in the middle here. I'm not really quite sure exactly what I want to use for the middle charm. Do we want to do a dangle? I guess we could do a dangle on that. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I really like that because that's not really a star. We kind of want a moon effect, you know? So here's this one, guys. This one is finished. If we want something to dangle on it, then we can, but thanks for staying, everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe because it really does help so much. I do lives a lot. I just had a live earlier today where I did like a Dollar Tree haul, and then I showed you guys how to ombre. But yeah, this is what the set looks like so far. So this one's definitely missing something. This one is definitely missing something. So I don't quite know what dangle to use, though, if we want to use a dangle. Because it's like either I do like this. We make our own butterfly like this and kind of put it in the middle. I think that would be cool, and then we can add the colors around it. You know what I'm saying? So if I add this, because I don't think I have a butterfly that I can put in the middle here. I might, hold on. I think the silver would look best. You know? I have this one, but I like those better because they're like, they kind of come up off the nail more. And then I have a purple one. I have this guy, but the purple one's okay, guys, but it just doesn't have, like, the oomph that, like, this white one does right here. And I don't have any other butterflies, I don't think. I have this one. That one might actually work. You guys think that one would work better than the purple one? Because it's mocha? Hi, Prince. Hi, always. Do we like the purple or this one? The purple, I think, is like, it's way too, it's not as like, and you know what? I like the butterfly idea, so let's do that. I like this because it's nice, and so I'm going to do this in the middle here. And you want to do it as in the middle as possible. But with these big ones, you really don't want it to move. You want a good, nice gel that's going to sit. This one's not really that great for it, but we're going to use it anyway. And then we can put some at the top and at the bottom, I guess. Alright. So, we're going to kind of make it come like it's coming out of the nail. Does that make sense? So we're going to kind of get off. See what I mean? You kind of need a gel that is not going to fall like this. Because you have to make it your own. So, but I like this butterfly. I think it's awesome. Okay. Those are not going to stay there because that gel is not strong enough. So what I'm going to do is we want it like it's flying up off the nail like so. And I need it to stick just like that. Because I think it coming off the nail like that's going to look so cool. So I'm going to take this off. And we're going to use this other gel. Hello, everybody. Thanks. Hi, Astro. Hi, Melanie. Hi, Stitch. Hi, Bon. Hello, everybody. All right. Here's the thicker gel. Sometimes it's best to use like a poly gel for these type. You also have to make sure you don't get it on top of the gemstone either. You don't want to get gel on top of your gemstone either. Like I just did. Unfortunately, Hopefully I can get it off, though. If not, oh well. Alright. We're gonna have to do this fast. I would say this is probably the hardest part in the whole thing. Is making sure that when you're putting these butterflies together, they are the same. And they're in the middle. And that is not in the middle. Alright, I'm trying, guys. Give me... Alright, there's our butterfly. Ooh. What the... Hi, Jillian! Alright, we got her on there. Hello, Rogan. Yeah, I have a list that I'm doing for them. Alright, so what we're going to do is all I'm going to do is take something and put it here. And we're going to just do a little dangle here, and that's it on this one. Then we'll put our butterflies. So I'm going to take this, and we're going to do colors all the way down. And that's going to be kind of like our dangle part that goes with the nail. Does that make sense? Thank you, everybody, for being here. Make sure you like and subscribe. I go live all the time. So what I'm going to do is kind of do a little bit bigger one. So we're going to start with purple. If I can find a purple. We're going to start with a purple. I think that might be too big. Okay, that's too big. Yes. All right, now we're going to do blue. And we're going to go down for each color here. So what I'm going to do is I have purple, blue, and green. And then this one's going to be pink, orange, and yellow. Oh crap, those are the same size. And this is going to be our little dangle. Do you like it? Now we're going to do a pink up here. Like so. And we're going to go up the other direction. When you're doing any type of work like this, you guys, I mean, I don't know how many of you do nails, but if you're watching the replay or anything like that, just know that y'all can do this. So I'm going to set this guy right there so we can still see it. And then we're going to take a smaller orange. Oh. Oh, crappiny. Alright, we're going to push the pink back up since I pushed it down in there. There we go. What do you guys think? So you have to make sure these are perfectly aligned. You don't want them to be off at all. Here we go. It's all about patience too, guys, honestly. All right, there we go. All you got to do is add your, we're going to go ahead and cure that, and then we're going to go around it. Hi, everybody. Hi, Sarah. Thanks. Have a great day. Hi, Nini. Amelia. Melanie. Marcia. Amelia. King Rack. I think that's how you name Crystal Pepsi. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Sugar, and I do nails, y'all, and I do DIY stuff, and I just do really long, crazy nails, and I do lives almost every day, sometimes a couple times a day. I do have some videos. I do have a lot of shorts and all that good stuff. There we go. All we got to do is add our little things around our gems, and we are golden. How's your guys' day going? Hopefully well. Praying it's well. Do you guys do nails? Does anybody do nails in here? Oh, for crying out loud. Come on. How you guys think this is going to turn out? Think it's going to turn out pretty cool? Like I said, I always have to make sure I am done with all this. So if you have a question and I don't see it, bear with me, guys, okay? Look at that. Beautiful. Thank you. Hi, And It Stars. Thank you, thank you. Hi. What's up, everybody? It's nice to meet everybody. You do nails? Yay. That's awesome. Alright, same thing up here, guys. I'm going to go ahead and go around the outside of the gems, the rhinestones here, and up, just like we did the bottom. I don't know why it's so hard to get these guys to stay on, but they just do not want to stay. So we're just going to move it down ourselves. I pretty much only do nails, you guys. I do some DIYs and stuff like that, but for the most part, I do nails, and I do long nails. Oh, come on. There we go. Get. Alright, we're trying to do the same thing we did down at the bottom there. So just doing this is like therapy. It's like nail therapy. And you, if it's even off a little bit, it looks cray-cray, but I guess we'll be alright. I guess that's as good as I'm gonna get it. There she is, y'all. I think she's pretty. I really like her a lot. So, I'm going to go ahead and clean around the outside really quickly with a nice clean brush and some alcohol. And that way, there is no extra, like, stuff around the edges here. Just make sure you do not hit the stuff that you haven't cured yet. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cure that. We're almost done. What? Can you make Stranger Things? I can at some point. What up, everybody? Well, thank you. Loops and Threads, hi. Aw. Well, this wasn't a tutorial, of, like, ombreing with pearl texture gels and how I ombre and the technique that I do. So these are all different types of effects with the same gels. We have a matte, we have a double ombre, and then we have a 3D, and I'm just kind of finishing up the touches, and it's kind of like a unicorn pearl fairy type look. So I'm just going to put some little butterflies right here, and yeah, that's going to be our nail set. What you guys think? Oh, hi, Christina, love. How are you? No, you're okay, babes. I'm still going. I am still going. This is what they look like so far. What do you think, babe? This is what they look like. So now we're gonna do this one that I'm added, and we're just gonna be adding a few little butterflies, some purple butterflies, and we're gonna use these little teeny tiny silver purple ones. Finally, I get to finally use those, and then we'll add some color to it as well. What do you think? You think that's a good idea? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a butterfly here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. I wish I had a pink and a blue and a... But I don't, sadly. But that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I just cure that. Hi, Kaylee. Oh, yay. Hi, Shrek. Hi. You're going to love them. I think they might be my fave. They definitely might be my fave. No joke. Just because even though I'm using 4 colors, we got 7 colors, you know? Alright, I'm going to put this one here. Kind of like in the middle. And then the other one we're going to put here. This one's going to go this way. Oh my god, look at those. How cute is that? Right? You like them crooked like that? Okay. Let's go ahead and cure that guy. And then we'll put the bottom one on and we'll add some rainbow colors and then we're done with this one. You don't get a thumb? Thank you. Hi, Kenny. Hello, everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe. Become part of the Sugar Fam. You can also become a member as well. Alright, let's put the bottom one on. I hope I evenly distributed these. This one's gonna go here. I guess I could have started that one in the middle, but too late now. Oh my gosh, look at that, guys. Yeah, I definitely wish I would have put this one in the middle and then kind of went like this, but that's okay. Could always do this one straight. I'm trying to do it like somewhat nicely done. You know what? That's okay. We're just going to deal with it like that. I don't know what that looks like, y'all, but There is the thumb. Hi, Ramiva. That's cool. Growing your nails out was great. Mine grow pretty long, but I just love to create. You know? I really do. I just love to create. Do you guys like to create, even if it's just painting or anything like that? So I'm going to just add just a little color at the end of these butterflies here. We're going to add a small color. So we're going to do purple, pink, and then blue. Maybe if I can get it. There we go. Look at that. That's going to be so pretty. So purple and then pink. And then blue. Oh, look at that. I think this one should be yellow. Ooh, this is my favorite one. There we go. Look at that, guys. All right, now all we have left to do is add our little caviar beads. And that's it. You can go around the whole thing, or you can just put one little caviar bead at the end, right there. And then we are done. Oh my god, how cute and dainty is that, y'all? Alright, let's cure. Does it need something else? Let me know. Why do you say that? That's stupid. No, I don't. I only have the 4. Do they have more? Hi, Graceland. Thank you. Hello, everybody. If I missed your name, my apologies, guys. All right. So, this is what the nails are looking like. What do you guys think? Let me get some of this put away real quick, and I will put them on. We'll see what they look like. Everything is linked as well. For anybody who is new. My name is Sugar. It's nice to meet you guys. If somebody is not, if you're disrespectful, you will be placed in timeout and you will not, yeah. Anyway. I'm gonna put some of these away real quick, okay? Give me a sec. Just gonna move this. So we have room. I'm ready to put them on, though. I truly am ready to put these on. Alright. I'm just closing these things. Because if not, they will spill. Move that out of the way. That goes, that goes, that goes, that goes. Alright, I'm going to set these aside. Alright. Alrighty. This is what they look like, everybody. This is what they look like as a whole set. And I think they are beautiful. I really, really think they are beautiful. I'm just going to show you. What do you guys think? I think they're cool. They're very simple yet beautiful, you know? I really, really like them a lot. I like them a lot, everybody. These are the gels that we did use. And so I'm going to... Do you guys want to see them on my hands? Because if not, that's cool. I don't have to show them on my hands, but I would like to. Yes? Okay. I shall do that. Here's my hand. This is what my nails look like. I'm going to grab a drink. Alright, let's put these on first. Now, these are the waterproof sticky tabs you get from Amazon. They're okay. They stick to this little guy, and see what I mean? Oh, holy moly. Crying out loud. Alright. Let's make sure we have a good one on. And it doesn't matter if I put it on crooked. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Camille. Hi, Gracelyn. Hello, everybody. They like to stick to me, that's for sure. Alright, here's our thumb. Oh my god, she's so pretty. I love it! The Pastel Spritz. Hi, Marissa. Hi, Raven. Hello, everybody. Pastel Spritz collection. Really? Oh, hi, JC. I didn't know that. Maybe I did. I just forgot. I don't know. Look at that. And then we gotta also make sure we clean our rhinestones off as well. Right. Now, these are supposed to be waterproof. I've only tested them for like a day or two. Happy birthday, Marissa. I hope you have an amazing day. I just lost my thing right there. Wasn't on all the way. Okay, I gotta push this down. Oh, I love it. You love it? Yay! Hi, Martin. Aw, thanks. Thanks, Christina Love. Thank you, everybody, for being here and supporting me. Oh, my goodness. Ah! Ah, they're so beautiful. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I really cannot tell you guys just how thankful I am. I really put that on crooked, didn't I? Hi, Stacy. I could have used a bigger one, but I think it'll be okay. I do gotta fix my one nail though. Oh yeah. I definitely like it matte though. I think matte is just, I love it. Alright, we got one more to put on, everybody. Is it Yadire Mayday? Hello? Thank you. Hi, Toxic. Hi, Mac. Okay, what I'm going to do, too, is put my hand in the light just for, like, a half a second here. Oh, my God, you guys. That is just stunning. Alright, let me move this out the way here. This is what they look like, everybody. Look at those. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Hi, gaming and dog lover. How beautiful. This is what we did, y'all. I know, it got really sparkly. Your nails are really thin nails. I do have very thin nails. Thank you. This is what they look like, everybody. I gotta go ahead and cure them underneath really quickly. So I'm just gonna add that. And then I'm gonna show you in regular lighting. And then we will be done, everybody. Shout out to the 103 of you on in here. What up? This one doesn't have anything on it. This one's just regular. Hi, Kat. Hi, Ella. You love them? Yay. Hi, Eric. Alright, hold up, everybody. Sorry, guys. I just needed to put these underneath the light for just a second underneath to make sure that I got everything. My daughter went to state and she did okay. She did great. Alright, this is what they look like, everybody. These are the beautiful unicorn nails. And I cannot tell you guys enough just how grateful I am that you guys stayed with me. And for everybody, thank you so much. I gotta fix it real quick though. Thanks. The colors are just freaking beautiful. I'll tell you that much right now. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I need my brush. Give me one sec, everybody. I knocked off my my little guy, and I need to make sure I finish it. So all I'm going to do is put those on here, and then I'm going to clean them because they need cleaned. There we go. And then we got this guy here, and I just missed. Go. And then I need one more. There we go. Now I feel better. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Slash movies. Go. What up? All right, we're going to clean them off because you definitely need to clean the rhinestones off, and then your set will be complete, y'all. Cleaning off the rhinestones ensures that you do not have all the goopy stuff on there, and they are cleaned and beautiful and ready to go. So we're going to take some alcohol. We're going to take a cleanup wipe here. And we're just going to fold it up like this, and we're going to go over. This is to make sure we give them their shine back after. Oh, yeah, look at that. Yeah. These ones don't fit me right here, but nevertheless, it's okay. Thanks for everything. So I did do this as an ombre tutorial with a liner brush. We did it many different ways. So if you guys want to actually watch that one, I did link the live I did earlier today, which is a haul. So if you guys want to catch that one as well. That's more of a haul, but I also did, this is where these nails came from. So if you guys want to catch that, go ahead and catch that as well. It is linked. Y'all, I missed one, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about it right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and clean off my butterflies. They got to be extra shiny. Because that shine is what's going to give you that look of like, yes, I am done. Oh, yeah. There we go. It's for us talkative folks. Yes, ma'am. It definitely is. This is what they look like, everybody. These are the nails. I really love them. I think they're beautiful. You guys let me know which one's your favorite. Which one is your favorite? Even with the type of ombre that we did, because they are all different. So yeah, just let me know which one is your favorite. I really love them. It does look like cotton candy, doesn't it? Oh my gosh. But yeah, we use these from Madame Glam. This is the new collection, newest spring collection from Madame Glam, guys. I love them. Beautiful. This is what they look like when you ombre all 4 colors. You get the rainbow. And then we also did the art gel as well. So yes, everything is linked. These are the nails. I love you guys so much. Kat, Christina, and all of my other mods, members, and subscribers. And shout out to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the Sugar Fam. If you love nails, great, amazing. Thank you for being here and watching me do these nails. I think they turned out absolutely amazing. So thanks for being here. And I hope you guys have an amazing start of the week. And I'll be live again. Not sure when. Thank you, Bramble, for your help as well. I love you guys, and thank you so much for everything. If you want to know anything, just look on my community tab, guys, and that is where I literally have everything. So yeah, make sure you like and subscribe, and your girl is out, and I'm going to bed. Oh no, Kat, that's okay. I'm sorry. I love you, girl. Love you guys. Have an amazing night. Thank you so much for staying. And with these beautiful, beautiful Madame Glam nails. I love you guys. Have a great night. Bye.